Hello, 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 my beautiful new human family. My name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers. I'm here for the new humans and the old souls. And today is Sunday, July 12th, and I am here to give us our guidance reading for the next week. So, if you are here and it is no longer the week of July 12th, 2020, this is the perfect time for you to be here. You are going to be receiving messages of guidance from Spirit, from Source, for you as well. And there are plenty of other readers out there on YouTube, so if you don't find anything that resonates here, feel free to check out any of the other readers out there. There are plenty to go around for everybody. So, if you're here, welcome back. If you're returning, welcome. If you're new, I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. And yes, I am at this time taking on new clients for readings. I have half hour and full hour options that are available, and a pretty kick-ass affiliate program, if I do say so myself. Okay, anyway, enough of that. And so, again, I'm with a newer camera, a different camera than I had last week, because last week I realized that the sound was horrible and it just took forever to upload. But anyway, so hopefully this won't take forever to upload and the sound is better this week. So first things first, we're going to go with our animal knowledge cards and see what animal has a message for us this week. Okay, here we go. We start with crow, and the symbolism here is renewal, transformation, magic, and abundance. And with this card, I'm seeing a lot of magic going on. Really a lot of magic. So the magic is happening this week. The animal kingdom is asking you to see the beautiful abundance that is around and prevalent in nature, and what we appreciates. So if we're able to identify the abundance that we see going on around us, we'll be able to bring more abundance into our own personal lives and our own personal sphere. Also, with renewal and transformation, this is, we know we've been going through times of change. We know we've been going through times of transformation. And this week is going to be a continuation of that. And that does look different for everybody. And at the same time, we are doing it as a community on the worldwide scale. So for some of us, we will be feeling a level of loneliness and being alone in our own transformation. And that is certainly true, because we are very much walking our own path. And at the same time, there are several different practices that we can cultivate within our own selves and within our own everyday lives that will help us recognize and realize what we can be doing, can be doing to make these transformations easier on ourselves. I'm going with the distilled water today. Okay, so moving on. Next, I will be using the the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. So you guys see me use this a lot if you've been around before. I hope that was the computer and not the camera. Let me check. Okay, it was the computer, I'm sorry. I didn't want to waste more of our time. Anyway, so Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. So let's take a look here and see what these cards have to say for us for guidance for the upcoming week. Here we go. And we've got Earth, reverse Earth coming up. So this is both Gaia and ourselves feeling a disconnection from the element of Earth. So we're going to be asked to slow down and focus on things that we can do to help give back to the planet, to help get ourselves more grounded. And yeah, that's different for each and every one of us. So some of us might enjoy holding and appreciating rocks or crystals. Some of us might enjoy getting out in the yard and gardening. Some of us might enjoy doing some other sort of yard work like mowing the grass or raking leaves or something. This is just going to be very important for us to be grounded during this time. We might also want to look at what the physical state and the physical health of our bodies is during this time. This is going to be important for those of us who are maybe looking into doing some dietary changes, because the Earth, the planet, is shifting itself, and it's reflected in our physical bodies. So our physical bodies are going to be asked to be changed in very different ways. These different ways depend very much on who you are, where you were born, and who your ancestors were, as well as who you were in past lifetimes. So do be sure that you're listening to your inner guidance about any dietary changes, any physical changes that you're going to be making in the near future, because it is only within our own selves that we'll be able to fully know and know how these experiments will benefit us. And that's what it is. Feel free to experiment with these things that are coming up for you. I'm going to pull a second card here, and that is the reverse witness. We're having trouble sitting back at this time and sitting back and allowing the experience. We are having trouble releasing our attachment to a certain goal and to a certain outcome. And if we recognize this within ourselves, we are going to be so much better off in allowing that to change by itself. Because sometimes just witnessing something and acknowledging it is the first step on its own transformation here. So when it's connected to the earth and the planet, we're just gonna have to let people do whatever it is that they feel like they want to do or they have to do, because really we cannot know what's best for another. We cannot know what's best for anyone else. And all we can do is tell our own story and live our own lives in a way that is best for us, because we wouldn't want anyone else subscribing us something that might go against what our intuition is saying. And that's exactly what this awakening is bringing up for a lot of us. That's what this transformation is bringing up for a lot of us. It's this grand allowance of everything to happen and for everything to be okay, for us to release the illusion of control and instead align with our higher selves, align with our higher purpose, and remember that we are here as a part of the whole. We are an individual part of the whole. And we are connected to the entire cosmos, beyond the universe, the entire cosmos, all of creation. We are connected and we are a part of it. We are a very important part of it. And so is everyone else. So just allowing those things to happen for us this week. Our undercurrent here is the spiral. This is the spiral lessons. Everything comes back around so that we can get another look at it. And it's not just on the 3D level. It's not just an object you would examine on the 3D level, but you can see it from above, you can see it from below, you can see it from all sides and all different angles. And so the spiral is here to teach us lessons about grounding and connecting with the earth and the planet, and allowing others to do so in a way that feels good for them. And you are going to see lessons this week that allow you to release and let go, release and let go, release and let go, over and over and over again. And that is such a beautiful thing, because it's going to continue to serve us in the future. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to lay out my table here. Anyway, okay. Next, I will be going with the Robin Wood Tarot deck. Ooh. And we have the Fool jumping out at us almost immediately. This is a chance to start new. This is the hero in our story. This is us beginning our journey fresh and new and innocent and lovely and beautiful, and it is a chance for us to start over again. This is the grand transformation here. We are given a chance to release any of the baggage that really is weighing us down, so that we can move on and dance through life again. This is our chance to start fresh. Okay, moving on. Next is the Eight of Pentacles. This is us diving in. At the same time, I'm seeing this a lot for a lot of us is the spiritual aspect of things, right? So we are diving into the spiritual aspects and getting our hands dirty and really getting in there and really meditating and really self-journaling and really getting out in nature and really enjoying ourselves, teaching ourselves how to enjoy this whole process. And this to me is really indicative of all of the things that we are materializing for ourselves, that we are dreaming about, and we are learning how to make those things real in this new energy that is coming in this new energy that we are bringing in for ourselves and for our future generations. Oops. Okay, so next is the Reverse Tower. This is such a powerful inner transformation that this is so big. I am so excited. This is us tearing down our own BS, and once we tear down all of that extra stuff that we've been carrying around, we are going to be so fresh and so new and so ready to take on anything, because we will learn to be able to trust not only ourselves but also the entire cosmos. This is spirit, this is source we are working with here. We're not doing it alone. We are doing it alone, literally, and we are doing it in conjunction, in co-creation with spirit, source, the universe, the cosmos. Beyond that, the universe is merely a creation, and that creation came from thought. So we are learning to transform ourselves at the at the core level. This is at the thinking level, at the thought level. And so changing that, even below that, we are changing ourselves at the level of being. And so we are learning to be better humans. We are learning to be better new humans, be more compassionate, be more loving, even to be loving with ourselves when we aren't that loving outwardly, right? So when we are still showing impatience, when we are still not our best person, we are learning to reprogram those thoughts and those words and those sayings in order to move on and actually become the better person that we are. I'm going to pull another because it's begging to be pulled, and this is the reverse 5 of Swords. There is going to be some sort of confrontation for a lot of us this week, some sort of verbal confrontation, and you may need to actually cut people out. You may be someone that is cut out of someone's life, and at the same time, something that is truly yours, a relationship you're supposed to have, or a job you're supposed to have, will never really leave you. And if you're being asked to leave, or if you feel like you're asking someone to leave, it is because there is something better for you out there. So don't cry over spilled milk. It's going to happen. Just a heads up. Guidance is saying that everything's going to be okay. Our undercurrent here, now what's going on in the undercurrent is the subconscious. I don't read these reversed. The undercurrent here is the recognition and the praise that that source and love is giving you, that God is giving you. You are supported, you are loved, you are appreciated. All of your hard work is being seen. It is being acknowledged, even though it might not be happening in the outside physical world, right? Okay, so that concludes this reading. I might do an extended reading into the undercurrent here. We've got magic, and we've got the crow again, and a mystical shaman in the undercurrent here for the mystical shaman oracle deck, and then the moon under the 4 of Pentacles, and we've got the 9 of Swords here too that I might go into in the extended video. If you're interested in the extended video, it's just a $5 donation. Also, like I said, I am accepting new clients at this time for readings. By the half hour and the hour, I do have prices at those levels. Also, feel free to join my community on Facebook. It is called New Human Central. I'm going to be starting that and doing more readings for the public there. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for honoring yourself. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I really love you all so much. Sending you all so much love. Hasta, bye-bye.